Am I streaming? I don't know. Hold on, I'm trying to set this up if you can see me. Here we go. Trying to get this going. Can't find the mouse. I've got too much. There it is. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to get this where I can see the comments. All right. I think I did that. Hey everybody, it's me. Welcome to the stream. My first attempt at doing this. So, and you know, I'm blind, so I am going to have to put glasses on to read comments. Hello, Deeb. Let me see if I can't figure out how to fix you. Let's see. Bear with me, everybody, if you're coming in. Live streaming, maybe this is it. Nope, I messed something up. Okay, sorry folks. Okay, I can't figure out the setting for, let me go back to, no. I really messed this up. Bear with me, guys. I'm so sorry. I cannot see your chats right now. So, there we go. Oh, it opened another tab. Duh. Eileen! Hello, my dear. Hello, Unity Kitty Creations. Eileen, I'm so glad you came. I didn't know if you'd see that comment, but anyway, I'm so excited. There is a delay. I don't know if that's on purpose. There is like a delay. So we're going to figure this out. Can someone comment if you can see me fine in the live stream, because on my monitor there is a delay. Hello, Shizzard. Deeb, if I didn't say hello, hello. Are y'all seeing me move all right? Because for me, there is a delay. And that's probably to be expected. So please let me know. Somebody say in the comments. Galactic, hello, dear. Hello. Welcome, everybody, to my first attempt at a stream. This is just kind of really a test to see if we can do it. And all looks good. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you, Galactic. I thought so, but I wasn't quite sure, so that's fine. And I'm really trying to concentrate on the great. Thank y'all. Okay, here we are. I'm so nervous. Somebody else is coming in. Hello, Global. How you doing? Trying this live stream. Oh, okay. Thank you, Deep. Thank you. Young man moderator, thank you so much. Appreciate it. I don't think we're having any trouble, but it's good to already have it set up. Okay. Anybody got any questions? This is just a test. We just finally got everything together kind of where I can do a live stream. If this goes over well, there'll be times maybe I'll cook or something, or I'll go live and you can ask me something as I'm cooking, or even on a different recipe, and if I know the answer, I'll share it. So, okay, well, let me check. I see this chat moving. It moves so fast. Sugarfoot, hello. Welcome to the stream, Sugar. Well, here we are. Dead air. Uh-oh. What am I going to do? I got my crazy glasses on today. I misplaced my other glasses, so I got a bunch of them. I just get them in packs of 6 because I lose them so much. So, here we are. I know what I know what I did want to show you. Of course, you know I did the green onion video. So I did the green onion video. Well, I told you I'm learning this stuff, so I've been doing little test batches. And boy, look at this. This is 5 pounds of carrots, folks. I'm not kidding you. 5 pounds of carrots. I'm in love. I'm in love. This is about 3.5 large onions, dehydrated. And this was my test batch of, I needed more bell pepper. This is about 2.5 bell peppers, all just diced up and dehydrated. So I'm going to be probably eventually doing things with dehydrated stuff, but I'm learning on that. I want to learn how to, at least hot water bath can. It's been on my list forever, but I haven't done it. Now let me see, it's moving pretty quick. Let's look here. Oh no, I thought it was. Oh yeah, I got some recipes coming up. I'm gonna do all kinds. I did the dressing. I'm gonna do garlic croutons. I'm about to do shepherd's pie. Hopefully I'm shooting that tomorrow. And since everybody's on lockdown and stuff, Eileen, I'm gonna do some substitutes. Like you may have this, but you don't have that, but you wanna make this, but you need that. But I'm gonna show you how to use this, if that makes sense. But yeah, I got a lot of substitutes that people just don't realize they could do, and they probably already have that. Even how to make, your own. I don't really use Bisquick, but how to make your own Bisquick and all that stuff. A lot of these aren't mine. I've just been using them for years. Although the Bisquick one, I wrote that down because it kind of fits, but I don't really use a lot of Bisquick. So, but yeah, I got all kinds. And if I would have thought about it, in fact, right now, give me 2 seconds. I think I have a list. Oh, I'm going to do stuffed mushrooms, blueberry muffins. I'm going to redo my old banana nut bread recipe because it wasn't a very good quality. It was one of the early ones. I'm going to share how I do my mashed potatoes, and that'll turn into the shepherd's pie topping. And how to make your own garlic salt, onion salt. People just really don't know that stuff. And I know some of y'all have been following me a long time. I like to help people. If you know how to cook, I might have a tidbit or something for you. And, I might learn something from you. I learned stuff in the comments over the years. But what I get a lot of people like, oh, you didn't add this and that and this and that. When I do a recipe, I'm trying to do a basic recipe. So if you're 22 years old and it's you and your husband, you just got married and you really just don't know how to cook, I'm sounding old-fashioned, aren't I? I don't mean it like that. You know what I mean? You might be a young man moving out. But anyway, my point is, if you didn't have a grandmama and a grandma and a fantastic mama and daddy that all just cooked off the hook, I grew up with it. So I've been blessed like that. But there are people who did not have cooks in their family like that. And these younger ones, they grew up driving through McDonald's and Burger King. So that's just a fact. Maybe they want to learn to cook and they don't even hardly know how to. I don't mean that ugly at all about not knowing how to boil a pan of water. But I'm hoping when I do make a video, I do the basics. Usually down in the description, I have alternatives and add, blah, blah, blah. My rule always is, if you're not sure, add a little bit and go up to taste. Remember, you can put it in, but you can't take it out. How many times have you seen that? I've seen that. Let's check these Viatorum. Hello. And, oh, you've got a dehydrator, Eileen. I'm so glad. Well, we're going to do it together then, aren't we? Because, sometimes there's been things during this situation we're all in where I'd be running out of fresh stuff that I would normally go to the store to get. And you still want to have it on hand. So what better way? And I had that we found it when I had it stuck somewhere. We found it during the move. And I said, I am going to get that out and start piddling with it. I had piddled with it just a little bit, but I meant I'm going to really ramp it up. So that's what I did. and I'm really loving it. And it's just like when I do my mushrooms or anything else I've shown to help prep fast during the week. I freeze stuff, but what happens if the power went out or something, or your freezer died, and you had it just stuck top to bottom? You'd want to be able to fall back on something dehydrated. As long as it's in an airtight container, it'll last for a really long time. Yeah, I'm queen of substitutes too, believe me. I have a well-stocked kitchen, but I run out of stuff, and then I forget to put it on the list and all that good stuff, Yes, Shizzer, dehydration is also, it's just amazing. Just like these carrots. I mean, would you think that's 5 pounds? That's amazing. I love it. Well, I don't know. I'm sure there are expensive, nice ones out there, Sugar. I'm just using a regular old Nesco. And I did get more trays. I think it came with 4, and I ordered maybe 4 more. You can go up to 12, I think, with this model I have. But no, it wasn't anything fancy at all. Because I know I didn't know how to dehydrate. I mean, and besides that, who has, upwards of $1,000 to spend on a fancy one? Those Excaliburs and stuff are just insane. But anyway, I don't even know if it's the best one. But this Nesco's been making dehydrators a long time. So, that's why I just went with it. It was a good test model for me, and if I didn't like it, I hadn't wasted that much money on it. But I'm excited now. I mean, it's right off camera here. I've been using these too. I need to get me some more of these, because some of I like to mince some of my stuff small. I've said that in videos before, but when they dry up, and then I just pour them out I carefully just knock them out on wax paper, and then I've got my canning funnel. I may have shown y'all that in the video for the green onions. I don't remember now. Nesco, yeah. Yeah, Nesco. That's what, like I said, yes, you can control the temp good. And they said now you don't have to rotate trays on some of them, just to get a good job done. I don't want to go in and be rotating 8 trays or something. I sat there and did. I mean, I'm going to test mushrooms. I'm going to test, what else am I going to do? I'm going to do a lot more bell peppers for sure. Have you ever priced those things? I used to get them at the Amish food store, going back and forth between, my husband was originally from Ohio, and my mother-in-law lived up there, so we were up there quite a bit. And there was an Amish food store, and I would stock up on stuff. And I always got dehydrated bell peppers because Amazon wants a fortune for them. And now that I know how easy they are to do, I will never buy it, even from the Amish food store. I can still do it cheaper. And then I know nothing got sprinkled on it. It's just 100% whatever I'm dehydrating, So, let's see here. You're welcome, Sugar. I believe so. People make jerky with them. Yeah, I wouldn't know about that. I'm going to be mainly sticking to vegetables and fruits. I'm going to do strawberries. Now, see, in the past, I have dehydrated limes, oranges, lemons, and my old stove, it just didn't go low enough. So after running a few batches, I just said, and at the time, I didn't have the dehydrator then. That was a few years ago. But this stove I have now, my stove I got when I moved in, it does have a dehydrator setting. So if I had a huge batch, I could literally have the Nesco going and then also on my stove. And I totally forgot that it had the dehydrator setting on it. But that's always good. Yeah, they make jerky and stuff. Yes, Nesco, they've got good reviews for sure. ADD, yeah. So, add Army. But yeah, that's kind of, I've been piddling with my garden. Of course, I have a new yard, so I'm planting some new fruit trees. And for containers, I got a couple of Meyer lemon trees, key lime. Got to make that key lime pie, don't I? Maybe this summer I don't think I'll get enough, but anyway, I'll make it anyway. With just store-bought. But what else? I got a clementine, and they do well in containers. Also, what else? I got some elderberry. I love elderberries, and I love boysenberries, so I got a couple of those bushes. I've got blueberries too. I'm not expecting anything from anything this year, but you got to get them going or you'll never get anything. So I've been piddling around doing that. Tending to my strawberries are looking pretty good right now. Where I live, it's early enough that I can still plant some more. I wasn't sure how much time I would have, but they're easy to care for. So what else? I'm just piddling, working on recipes. I always, I've got my red book I showed y'all a long time ago. It was my grandma's cookbook, and it got given to me, and it had some blank pages in it. And over the years, I put my other grandmother's recipes in there. Well, some of them. And my mama, my daddy, stuff like that. Stuff I did on my own. I had my own section in there. And I told you I was a teenager when I got it. So I've had it a long time. It's my go-to book. What else? Yes, yum, strawberries. Isn't that the truth? Those ones you get from the store, they just don't taste like. And where I live, they had a strawberry patch, where you go pick your own. And I think the people are getting older. I really don't know what happened there, but they closed it last year. That was the last year. It's not going to come back anymore. So, oh well. That's why I said, well, I got to get a little bit more into strawberries if I'm going to get enough. I make quick strawberry jam and stuff like that. I make stovetop jam, which I hadn't done a video for that either. But when I do scones, whichever way you pronounce it. When I do my scones, and my clotted cream. I actually already shot the clotted cream video over a year ago. But then everything happened, and I'm going to have to go back to my scones, and then I'll do the stovetop strawberry jam for it. And they are so good. If you've ever had them, you'll know. Fresh fruit is best, Galactic. That is so right. You are right. Okay, this was a test. Now, really, I don't know. It's a Saturday afternoon. I can't tell y'all how much I appreciate y'all coming in and saying something. And, Eileen, several of y'all have been with me a long time. Eileen's been with me a long time. I always look for Eileen's comment because I'm like, hey. So I'm glad to be seeing you. I wish we were on video chat. Wouldn't that be fun? But they can't do that, I guess. Too many people talk at once. I mean, not on my channel, but on some of the other channels. Working on growing the channel. That community tab, I can post stuff. I did post stuff, but I don't think anybody saw it. These YouTube algorithms are crazy. And then between the move, my mother-in-law getting sick, and then eventually passing, and then now coronavirus, crazy stuff, I haven't had time to pursue, research and stuff. So that's why I'm just kind of taking a stab at it. I've got some of these videos are already shot and some of them aren't. And I'm just going to try to upload quite a bit. I lost my spot, what I was explaining. I lost my train of thought, blabbermouth. The suggested videos on the right, I used to pop up quite a bit, and I got a lot of subs and comments. They actually watched my video because I was right there when they looked up somebody else's recipe, and then I'd pop up on the right. Well, during that period, 4 months, 5 months, it doesn't take much. I have fallen out of favor with the algorithm. So by uploading, which I want to do anyway, what else am I doing? I can't go anywhere. Might as well make up some videos, huh? But my point is, I've got to get back up there. And I am working on trying to grow this channel this year. Just doing the regular thing. But I like to make things I enjoy. I've made a few things for people if they ask me to, but it's got to be something I can make. I'm not saying I wouldn't take a stab at something that was fairly easy that I'd never made. I don't know if I've done that on a video or not, but I know I've made 3 or 4 videos for request. So let me check these comments. I see it moving a little bit. Global. All this food talk making me hungry. I used to have, that's a great, I did not know you could do that. A bread machine to make strawberry jam. Wow. Okay. I did not know that you could do that. Stovetop's easy too. Freezer jam's easy too. ADD Army, LOL, same, yeah. Yeah, my family's well fed. I got to say that. So I think that when I have enough, I send stuff with my brother and nephew too. So I always try to. But yeah, I'm living on, how about y'all? How are you getting your groceries? I'm living on delivery. I do have Amazon Prime and I use that fresh. And if it's $35 or over, there's no delivery charge. And then I use Kroger, which is Myers. They own a whole bunch of them, but where we are, it's Kroger. And I use but it's like Russian roulette. You don't know what you're going to get when you make the order. At least Amazon Fresh, they tell you before the delivery, hey, they send you a text, all the items you request are available, but Kroger, they're really bad about substitutions. And if you just trying to be in a hurry and you don't hit no substitute, and then if you do that, you don't hardly get anything. So it's just been, they keep saying there's no food shortage, but where's all the toilet paper and paper towels? And some of them won't deliver the paper towels. Kroger, they've got paper towels, but they want you coming to the store, which is kind of the opposite of what we're supposed to be doing right now, at least till the 30th. And of course, we all know they're not going to just click a switch and everything's back to normal. And in my past health issues, some of y'all been with me a long time and know about it. I can't chance it. I've got 2 of the underlying conditions in that original list. And y'all know that because I've told you with videos when it was going on, but I'm just saying I can't take the chance. And hi, Barry. Welcome and thank you. Yes, I'm taking a stab at this. I just now saw that. I don't know how I passed it a minute ago, but hello, Barry, and welcome. Yes, that's right. Ultimate survival food. That's true. TP. We all got to have TP. Unless you're expensive and have a bidet toilet. I don't know. Or as I say, commode. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let's see. Really? Eileen, I didn't know that. I'm going to write that down right now. StreamYard. I'm going to look that up. Thank you for telling me that. Galactic, yeah, you're laughing too. It's so good. Especially that Scott. It melts so easily in your mouth. But yeah, awkward silence. No, I'm just enjoying being here with y'all, really. Let's see. Oh, you're a ramen making god. Yes. I wonder who taught you how to make ramen. You can thank that person. No, you can doctor ramen up. Speaking of, you could, while it was cooking, you could throw some of this stuff in there. Wouldn't that be easy? Just throw you about a teaspoon each in there, because this is so concentrated. You could really make some fancy ramen, couldn't you? If you're doing it on a pot on the stove, it'd need time to hydrate. I don't know about microwave, but anyway. Oh, yes, you did. You, yourself, and you. Well, we're supposed to get some really rough weather tomorrow, so I'm kind of dreading that. We kind of dodged a bullet last weekend. We got rain, but we didn't get the severe tornadoes and stuff, so I felt blessed about that. Don't need to be dealing with that. Oh, born making ramen. Gotcha. I think there's probably a whole lot of people these days are. For sure. Like I'd said before, how many of these people, even say 35 and under, and even older probably by now, they've just lived, and not through anybody's fault, but they just lived through drive-through. I knew a coworker one time. Now get this, and I'm sure other people have heard about it. They had 4 kids. And when it was supper time, the mama or the daddy, I guess they took turns, every kid got to pick what they wanted, and they would drive through. No. When I was a kid, you ate what your mama cooked for you. So if that's what was supper, That's what you ate, or you didn't eat. But luckily, I love most of it. But I will share a secret with people. I love the flavor of onions, but I cannot stand huge, big, slimy onions. They either have to be halved or quartered where I can pick them to the side, or minced fine. And yes, I know. I used to not, when I was a kid, I wouldn't eat onion at all. But I mean, you get quickly to realize how much onion does to a recipe as far as making it off the hook. But yeah, so there's a secret I shared. Let's see what we got. That's right. And I raised my kids the same way. What I made for supper is what you ate. If you didn't want it, open a can of soup or move on. But this was supper. I wasn't going to make you anything separate, you know. And I wasn't going to drive through 4 drive-thrus. Well, I only have 3 sons, but I'm saying I wasn't going through. Or like my husband, if he wanted one, I wouldn't be going through 3 or 4 drive-thrus. You can forget that. If we're going to have drive-thru, we're all getting the same place. Kentucky Fried Chicken, any of them, you know, Bojangles, Popeyes, any of those. But yes, I mainly cook at home. That's just the truth. We do not eat out much. We do not eat out much. Are you kidding me? I know you're joking me. Tide Pods? Gross. Oh, I know you're joking me. Anyway, I sounded serious for a minute there. Yes, Eileen, you've heard me say, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it a whole bunch, haven't you? My kids, they on their own started divvying up. I taught all of them. I've got, it's funny around here, meat guy, vegetable guy, and then the other guy, he takes care of everything that's not food, I guess. And then, you know, they alternate with being dishes guy and stuff like that. You know, I've been, you know, my health, if you've been with me a long time, you know that. There's been times I just couldn't keep up. And I'm not doing a kid a favor nowadays. If they don't know how to cook or wash, my kids can wash clothes, they can clean, they do it all. And I hope one day I'll have a daughter-in-law that says, thank you for doing that. Of course, you know, again, I guess I sound old-fashioned. No drive-through zone, you got that. Yes, I started teaching my children early. Now, it's so funny, my youngest boy, I guess he was about 9, 8.5, 9, and he wanted to help have a supper. So I wasn't going to let him start cooking and all that with knives and everything. So what I did is when it was his night to cook, you know, every couple of weeks or something, we always had canned green beans and Chef Boyardee ravioli, you know, the big cans. And my husband hated it, but he ate every bit of it, and we all did too. It didn't bother me, it was okay. I'm not gonna lie, I love me some Chef Boyardee. Me and my brother, we were like king and queen of Chef Boyardee. Our parents should have bought stock in it. Campbell's soup too, we love that. But yeah, they can cook. They can cook. Because, you know, and if you have been with me, you realize that's one of the reasons I started this channel. Well, I didn't start a channel. I started making videos of all the recipes that the boys loved. And I got to thinking my health wasn't very good, and I said, if something happens to me, some of these are family recipes that are in my head, they're not written down. I better make a video of how to do it. So I made 3 or 4 videos, and then my middle son said, well, I think you need to start a YouTube channel. I'm like, what? I said, I'm on YouTube, but I just watch videos. He said, no, you got to make your own channel where people watch your videos. And it's been 5.5 years later, but, you know, I had so many things happen. I didn't grow like a normal 5.5 year channel was, but I'm trying to change that this year. So, but yep, that's how the channel started. Not that anybody asked, but I kind of just threw that in, didn't I? Yeah, I love me some ravioli too, Galactic. Yes. Barry, yes. We had chicken pot pies and tater tots too. Yeah, that was one of the meals. That was one of the meals the older boys fixed at the time. They were still young, you know, 11 or 12. And yeah, so, oh yes, I thank him now. I'm like, oh, thank you. Oh yes, Eileen, you could ask my brother. I was SpaghettiO nut. Crazy. My favorite was regular SpaghettiOs or SpaghettiOs with Frank's. And boy, I get mad if my brother tried to eat one of my cans of ravioli because he liked beefaroni. And then we both liked mini ravioli and all that. But yeah, we did. Look, I used to have a can. My mama cooked wonderful. But you know, stuff happens sometimes. Or like when you get a little older, you know, you want something for lunch. And that's what we would do. Lasagna is fantastic. Yeah, I made a lasagna video a while back. And it's pretty good. SpaghettiOs are amazing. I would agree with you now. If I had some, I'd eat some now. I don't need to. I've had enough, but it sure is good, isn't it? So, but yeah, I'm just rambling, aren't I? I guess maybe I ought to end the stream. How long has it been? Oh, it's been 30 minutes. Well, I guess if anybody doesn't have any questions, I guess for a first stream, I'm going to just leave it here. Barry, yeah, LOL. I'm all about LOL. I got a bad habit. I put LOL in all my comments when I respond back. I'm so far behind on comments. Ugh, I don't even think about that. I've been trying to work on them. But I always miss one. Then I feel bad. It's like somebody saying, can I use this instead of this? And I never, see, YouTube, it doesn't always notify you correctly. Like when you get a comment. Well, that way I could jump on right then and help them. Because there was one sweet young girl. I can't remember her name at the moment. And she had just got married. And she said, my mother passed away when I was a child. My daddy just would drive through all the time. I wanted to learn how to cook. And she would ask me stuff and I'd go back and forth. I can't think of her name right now, I'm sorry to say. But, well, thank you. Thank you, Global. Thanks for stopping by. And Barry, thank you. Thank you. 2 thumbs up for you stopping by because I didn't know if I'd have 1 or 2 people. I guess keep looking at comments. I need to be looking at you, don't I? So, but I appreciate y'all stopping by so much. I'm telling you, I had 4 times or 5 times, to be honest with you. I thought I'd have like 2 people in on my first one especially. And well, thank you, Eileen. And Eileen, I'm glad to be talking to you like live, even though we're talking. Thank you, Vitor. Appreciate you too. Thank you, ADD. Take care of yourself. And I will be doing some live streams. Maybe some of those substitutes I talked about, maybe I'll turn it into a live stream. I don't know. We'll see. If I got 4 or 5 of them, I'm not going to make 4 or 5 separate videos. So how about that? I appreciate y'all. We'll talk to you soon and have a great rest of the weekend. I hope you've got beautiful weather both days. We got rain tomorrow. I'll talk to you next time. Bye. And thank y'all for stopping by. I was so nervous. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I got to remember how to cut it off. Okay. Bye.